Hello, all you beautiful people. Welcome back to Mr. Prepper. So between episodes, I managed to basically sell a bunch of stuff and get the Minuteman all his food. And boy, do we have a lot of money now. Let's see what his letter reads. Dear Mr. Pepper, thank you so much for the food you sent me. You are my inspiration and guardian angel. Mr. Pepper, this might be the last letter I am sending you, and I have one final request. They're coming for me to my hideout, and I need to be prepared, either for forcing my way through them or making my last stand. For that, I need sufficient firepower. A regular handgun will not do, dear Mr. Pepper. Could you give me an automatic rifle and 100 rounds of ammunition? If I survive the battle, I promise to answer a lot of questions that must be bugging you. If I do not, please remember me dearly, Mr. Pepper. You're really the Minuteman. Huh. Well, thankfully I did spend a lot of time buying ammo. I didn't think I would have to give it to him, but... Deliver a rifle and some ammunition. Oh, okay. We're selling it. Okay. Well, here's the rifle. And there's the last of the ammo. Best pen pal. Okay. Well, now that we've finished off that quest, let's go ahead and speak to our buddy Bob, who's been waiting out here for quite a while. Good day, Mr. Pepper. I hope your little excursion went well. Well, Bob, I didn't expect you to visit. The trip was enlightening indeed. But Bob, why do you look so serious? Has something happened? I'm serious because I have a serious proposition to you on behalf of the Sleepless. I know that after coming back from the military base, you are now close to reaching your goal. We know you're almost done with the rocket. Oh, so you're watching my progress closely. I guess I should be proud. Don't worry, we don't want to get into your small vehicle, but want to use your moment of launch to conduct our action. We have named it Operation Awakening. Of course you have. When you launch your rocket, it will surely catch everyone's attention. Agents will be running around like crazy. Regular folk of Americaville will probably just watch in amazement. And here's where we step in. We use the chaos to distribute leaflets, some graffiti, give away some of our anti-sleep mixture. Oh, you give it away now? I've long suspected the mind control is weaker when you experience strong emotions or when something very unusual happens to you. That's why we believe the Operation Awakening synchronized with your launch would nudge some people out of stupor. We, the Sleepless, will then take care of them. The resistance will grow, and we need your help. Well, if that's what you want, I hope to be far from here when you start awakening the people. We prefer resistance to escape, but all we need from you is a sign when you're ready for the launch of the rocket. When you're ready to go, please light this red light in your bedroom and wait for the arrival before you start the launch procedure. I'll bring people that put the most trust in you. Well, I think that's pretty much everyone. Red light, got it. I just need to tie up some loose ends before I go. Great. See you on the day of the operation, Prepper. I hate to tell you, but that's today. Let's check our calendar. Yep, it's most certainly the day for the operation. Let's see. What else do we have here? More money. We don't need no more stinking money. Oh, I guess Nancy. We never got Nancy to max rank. But we got Sergey, we got the Jetsons, we got the Huntress, we got Gourmet, Jenny, Bob, and Joe. I can actually sell some of these guns. I don't think I'm gonna need so many. He only wants 2. Okay. You can have 2. Minuteman doesn't want anything. provide the subversive items. Well, he's not coming to get us, so actually, go ahead and finish the rocket. I think we should have everything on us. We have electronics. We have textiles. We got plastics. And we should have the rocket control module. Yes, here we go. Let's build it. Oh, boosters, some plating. Oh, fins. Done. My little shiny thing is complete. The last part of my ultimate escape plan. Launch procedure can be started any moment. I just need to think if there's anything left to do in Americaville. There's no going back, not this time. Rocketman. Let's have the last bit of our food. Alright, let's go ahead and put this alarm on the first floor. It's like there's no inspection today. Maybe the agency is too busy. Power on. The light has been set up. Now let's just wait for the sleepless. Okay. Go outside and look for them. Meow. Oh, here they are. Well, hopefully no one stands right above the hatch. That'd be tragic. You're getting a little bit close there. You're crazy. No. You're sitting in the wrong spot. That's Jenny. Hello, Mr. Prepper.
Hey.
Hello, Bob. Glad to see you found some time to stop by before the great operation. Are you prepared? Do you hear the people sing? Is it irony, Prepper? Do you don't believe in our cause? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just more of a solo player and I'm not seeing myself marching behind banners. But I wish you all the best. Do you think you stand a chance today? Are you ready? As we'll ever be. We have nothing to lose but chains. I like the attitude, but there's one thing, Bob. As for people loving freedom and hating surveillance so much, you have done your share of observation, am I right? Well, you mean observing you? We had to in order to understand your case and how it could help our struggle. Already since the plane crash, we knew there's something special about you. You started tricking the agency very early on, and most of the sleepless require certain effort to stay outside the influence of the brazen serpent. Physical barriers, avoiding the nightly reset, regular contact with the other awakened people, concentration exercises, and you seem to defy the brainwashing by sheer force of will and keeping yourself busy. Remarkable. For example, your example gives us hope. We feel very grateful to have you on our side. Thank you, Mr. Prepper. You're welcome. I don't think I'll forget this. Don't go to the lower levels of the mine thingy, though. Good luck today. May the whole town become sleepless. Hopefully, good luck with your shiny metal bullet. It was a pleasure knowing you, Miss Prepper. Likewise, Bobby, you're my favorite bookworm revolutionary. Take care. Bark, bark. Snarl. Rude. Hey, Prepper.
Hey.
Woof. Hi, Joe and Chupacabra. In the town, I didn't expect you here. You are among the sleepless now? You know, I'm not sure if they consider me a really member, but I'm helping them out, yes. After all these years of reading about conspiracies and secret organizations, I didn't want to miss the chance to take a closer look at one. They have a bit of Illuminati vibe with all the eyes, don't they? At least it's the best you can get in Americaville country. And what do you think happening afterwards, after the awakening? The thing is, I don't really know. Expectation is that we awaken enough people to self-organize well and resist the local agents, and then we'll see. What I'm afraid is that the awakening triggers something else, a reaction of deep state, a massive release of chemtrails, ionosphere, reactive. What the heck? But whatever happens, I wanted to see it up close. It's boring on the junkyard sometimes, you know. Your lunch. I know you're leaving, and I wanted to say goodbye. I think we'll got along well, Prepper. I think the same, Joe. I enjoyed your help and company. Woof. Yes, and yours too, Chupacabra, of course. Tell me one thing, Prepper. You had your share of work for a secret organization, am I right? The word got to you, eh? Yes, I worked for the agency, it turns out. But this was another life, a previous life. Oh, I know. Don't dwell on it, Prepper. The history of the world is full of double agents and defectors. I've heard it with my own ear how furious they were at you. How so? You're not the only one who knows how to use the radio, Prepper. Back when Fort Observer was still active, I used to have one of my antennas directed towards the base. I would sometimes pick up some military chatter, mostly nothing important, or just some codes I couldn't understand. And then one day the radio got off like fireworks on July 4th, back when we still celebrated it, that is. They were yelling something about well-being department. I thought somebody broke their saunas or something. But then they cried in horror that somebody let the dogs out. Not that dog. That's right, and it sounded like it was a really big deal. I guess these were no regular good boys. Then they were telling somebody wrote freedom on a glass somewhere, like it was a curse word for them. And there was official announcement it was now forbidden to repeat the written word. They were also shocked after finding out who the saboteur was. I didn't pick up the name at the time, but their reaction was like the president himself had defected. And then came the alert about the unauthorized takeoff from the airfield. Everyone on the radio went nuts. They had shortly announced they were going to cut all radio communications and everything went silent. How'd you figure out it was me? Well, after the crash in the forest, it was just connecting the dots, really. Why were you willing to help a former agent? Oh, come on, Prepper. Me, a collaborator of a secret rebel organization and a defector from the government agency. It's stuff of dreams. Right, I was happy to do some conspiring with you. Have a good flight, Prepper. And just one thing, I'm not one of those types, but just in case, remember to look out for the window to see if the Earth is really round. It'd be very funny if it's not. I'm sure we'll do. So long, Joe and Chupacabra. Alright, last one. Hello, Buttercup. Finally time for you to shoot. Fourth. Hello, Jenny. Do you always speak in plant metaphors? Only when I find it fruitful. Right, it's the first time I see you outside of the forest, by the way. I needed to be there for the operation. I wanted to see if everyone feels well after my herbs, you know. And I'd also like to see Mary, see if anything can help her remember her life. Not, it's just see if she's alright. I'm sorry I took part in the Brazen Serpent program. Some of the memories got back to me. No, but I kept, but you're a different person now. This is what matters. After all, it is your decision to escape them, and I remember the search for you after the crash. I've been observing it from a small hideout in the forest. They deployed great force, and they wanted your blood. But they didn't expect you to find you completely lost, not remembering anything, apparently already under the influence of the satellite. I've seen that. With my own old eyes, and then for some reason they decided to let you go. Perhaps they wanted to observe you. And while not only they had the same idea, I know that the Sleepless had been watching me too. Have you gotten to any conclusions from the observation? That you are a most peculiar person around. At first you seemed completely brainwashed like most of Americaville, but it didn't last long. Your determination is fascinating. You quickly started doing your own thing the agency hadn't noticed soon enough. Finally you attempted to escape with a car, and I think you remember the rest. You know, Jenny, I'm very glad I got this letter from you. You're my favorite granny from the woods. You're my favorite youngster. Godspeed, Buttercup, and good luck finding greener pastures. Remember to eat well and drink tea. Been an honor, Jenny. Good luck with the awakening. That is it. It's time for me to go. Godspeed, Prepper. Bye, Buttercup.
Uh-huh.
Good luck out there. Farewell. Woof. Goodbye. A ring at the door. What is Agent? Almost Trevor. It's not inspection day. Oh, hello. I didn't expect an inspection right now. I thought they are no longer needed. Oh, shit. You recognize me without my glasses. You're very perceptive, Mr. Prepper. Thought my disguise will last for longer, and I will be able to surprise you. As for the inspection, I don't do this kind of things anymore. Not lack of glasses that gave you away, it's just that I know your voice very well. This is standard procedure, you know. But I must admit, Mr. Agent, that I'm confused. I don't know the purpose of your visit. Oh, Mr. Prepper, please call me Minuteman. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you'd have figured this out already. Yes, I'm the one who has been sending you all the items and information. Thank you for answering my request, Mr. Prepper. You want to tell me that all those inspections and reports were just for show? You had fun harassing me, Minuteman. Mr. Prepper, I had to keep up the appearances. I had to work well for the agency to be able to help you. And I even resisted the urge to look under your rug. I'm sure you were just following orders, but how did you manage to escape the agency's ambush? I was expecting to die valiantly, but it actually wasn't that bad. Got a tip-off about the ambush, and it turned out it was actually just one older agent. He retreated after my warning shot, possibly to get reinforcements. I used the key to run away from the hideout. And here I am. I couldn't resist to introduce myself with my truer identity. Okay, I'm honored, but you still owe me an explanation. Why did you choose me as your pen pal? Got my eye a long time ago when we were still working together. What? You probably don't remember me even without your amnesia. I was just a regular agent assigned to Fort Observer, and you were a superstar there. Don't stop with the false modesty, Mr. Prepper. You were a top-class engineer. Your solutions were absolutely vital to getting the Brazen Serpent up to the orbit and keeping it there. You loved the job. You were dedicated, hardworking, and very sociable on top of that. When I saw you in the base, I thought, oh, I want to be like that guy. I'm not sure if I'm flattered, but what happened then? How did I stop working for the government? How to put that concisely, after you successfully launched the Brazen Serpent, you got bored. Supervision of the satellite was just too easy. Everything worked as planned. You started visiting other teams in the base, socializing, getting to know their work, seeing if you can help. And one day you visited the Inspiration and Well-Being Department. I love those military names these days. So what were they doing? Well, further testing of the technology that installed on the Brazen Serpent, the waves, you know. And they were testing them on dogs as usual. Stop you right there. I remember this. Wish I didn't. For the next days, you weren't yourself and not very sociable anymore. One morning, I woke up to the alarm in the base. Everyone was running around and screaming. Turned out somebody broke into the Inspiration and Well-Being Department, let the dogs out, and painted the word freedom, big letters, on one of the one-way mirrors in the test room. And then stole one of the planes and took off without authorization. And who didn't show up for work? Our Mr. Prepper. Or Mr. Perfect Mr. Prepper. Wow, what a tongue twister. Seems it's all coming together. Right, unfortunately for you, an AA missile got you right before you went out of range. And they never got to the wreckage, but they found you wandering endlessly in the forest. They were ready to make an example of you. So why didn't they? You realize you're a perfect test case. What are you talking about? Observing the effects of the Brazen Serpent, you lost your memory, so you were a clean slate for the mind-controlling waves, but you were going to have a strong personality. The perfect situation for testing the strength of the satellite, right? We assigned an agent to observe you and let you free. Well, free. Was it you observing me? Of course it was. Oh no, the agent got fired after he tried to escape with a car. Oh, And then I convinced them to continue the experiment. I suggested the regular controls. They agreed. Besides, I wanted to take a closer look at you. That's weird, Minuteman. No, I admired you. I was fascinated, and you were always different. And your escape, the dogs, the writing on the mirror, it was beautiful. And by that time, I was already bored by the dullness of the agency, so I decided to help you out. I need to keep appearances, so I performed all the controls dutifully, but also set up my Minuteman alter ego to help you out. It was all for a show, and what was in it for you? Apart from that, I sincerely wanted to help the most interesting person in Americaville. Just apart from that, Mr. Prepper, you need to know that the agency I had access to sources more reliable than our truth, Blessed President. The international situation is really, really tense. See, the Brazen Serpent doesn't affect only our great country. I'm afraid a foreign attack is imminent. So you want... I have gone out of my way so many times. To the point, please. I want to get away with you and your rocket. That's the concrete answer. No, not gonna happen, because it's one seat. But Mr. Prepper, no, it's not possible. There's only one place inside, and I'm pretty sure you can't control a rocket. Mr. Prepper, we're all in grave danger. We cannot know how much longer Americaville and the whole country will survive. Well, okay, you can use my bunker after I fly away. I won't need it anymore. Equipment is not compliant with Satellite and Wellbeing Act, but I hope you don't mind. Mr. Prepper, thank you. This will help a lot. You go look on your flight, wherever you are going. Just have to admit, I imagined your meeting being a bit warmer. This is standard procedure, Minuteman. Oh, it won't let me access the mailbox. Fine. Although, we're definitely running out of oil and everything else. Hey, you got a bit of gas left. Well, let's launch ourselves. At last, this is where it ends. Short moment I was speeding away in a giant metal bullet. Away from here, from the dullest place on Earth. Goodbye, Americaville. I won't miss you. Pretty sure that chair is facing the wrong way. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to be standing that close. Wow, that was impressive. Now the time has finally come. Let's start Operation Awakening. Aye, aye, Captain. I'm ready. Let's sow the seeds of dissent. Oh, they're gonna be freaking surprised. Huh? What are you doing here? I can explain, but it's a long story. You would need plenty of time, but I'm on your side. Uh-oh. It's a big mushroom cloud. Heavens, what was that? Oh, blast. I had been right about it. Can sign up for that. Goodness gracious, don't look, Bob. We'll get through this. We are not prepared for this. Or are we? Something tells me you are, because I've left you a lot of food and a lot of resources down in that bunker. Look, greenhouses, planter boxes, soil, power. Something you don't have is like freezer, food storage.
Rumble of engines. overwhelming speed. This is what everything has led to. I went through a plane crash, memory loss, government surveillance. I dug myself a second home underground, and then I fought, farmed, explored, and built my way out of that damn town. In my previous life, I worked for the regime. In this one, I've helped some weird dreamers like me fight it. Onward, to new beginnings, to freedom.
Well, I wonder if any of those people will survive.
Shit.
Ooh. That was cool. Interesting little side game thing. Oh boy. I missed a few. $247? Max was 250. I missed like 3 of them. A lighthouse? Oh! Here's his capsule. Oh. Not a bad place to land. You got ocean, you got... Oh, I'm sure Mr. Prepper will be happy there. Not bored. Alright, well, I think that's it for the series Mr. Prepper. You wanna see another series? Like, subscribe, and stick around. I'll have another one here for you soon. Alright, bye.